Let the peanuts hit the floor. Let the peanuts hit the floor.
Why? Why? What is with you and the peanuts?
I don't know. I was thinking about leading in with the rock chicks and stock dicks, but I thought you might be offended if I said dicks on your show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Friendsim game we're playing, and dogs barking. Shut up, dogs! Anyway, right, so we're on volume 8 of Stress's Song and Otherwise, and the people voted, and we're gonna play Tisius first. Like, oh wait, I almost skipped this because somebody explained to me how to skip this, which I forgot to reread it to make sure I actually knew what the heck I was doing. Anyway, but we're not supposed to skip it yet because we haven't read it yet. I had something to say, but I lost it. So anyway, read.
Another night, another ramble, something da da da.
What?
A classic song comes back to you as you continue on your way.
What?
Another night, another dream, but always you, like a vision of love that seems to be true.
Wait, will we get marked for content thingy if we sing it, though?
Hell no.
That song is... How do you pronounce their name? La Bouche?
I don't know who sings that.
La Bouche. La Bouche. Another night, another dream. But always you.
Anyway. Some of that good old earth wisdom about a specific kind of footwear being made for walking.
That's
not the song I was thinking of. You wish you had that kind of footwear right now, in the current chapter of your life.
Chapter 8? Wait, we're on 8, right? Anyway.
Or any footwear, for that matter.
Ah, dang, you're barefoot. You
barefoot?
Shut up!
You've definitely learned your lesson about getting overexcited at the prospect of new friends.
It's weird because it's lowercase, and it's friends instead of friendship. Man, this is weird. Are we getting more character development for MSPA reader person?
Nah.
It feels like character development already, which is weird.
And running out in nothing but a bathrobe. It's funny, we're so disjointed with the way we read things that I already forgot the previous sentence.
Oh man, that happens to me like every time we play this.
Oh, who are you kidding? That happens to you every time you think. Maybe not in that particular bathrobe way, but chances are high that wasn't the last time you'll fly off in the buoyant afterglow of an intense friendgasm.
What?
I'm very confused, honestly. What did we just read?
Main character is starting to get burnt out on friendship, I think. Okay,
so we've got grumpy college chick and... I don't know, someone who actually looks fun.
Trixie's kind of a fan favorite. But we're going with Tisius because she got the most votes. She got, like... she looks so thrilled.
I like that because I can make that face.
But, it's like, she was winning by, like, a landslide. But then Trixie almost caught her. But, now we're playing. And
yep.
Trixie didn't quite get the halfway mark, so... Whatever. Anyway, go with Tisius.
Just up ahead, you see a troll leave her hive, muttering to herself. She's holding an unstable mountain of papers and books with one arm, using her free arm to hold a mug steady. She isn't paying attention to you, which is fine.
I'm just imagining Tisius as, like, perpetual college kid who's, like, so used to all the like, too many classes and all the crazy, like, she's literally just holding, like, we don't have a camera so they can't see me, but, like, just holding it up, like a waitress or something, like, yeah, fuck this shit.
I'm randomly going to assume this chick is like Season 1 Twilight Sparkle.
That'd be fun.
Don't get it twisted. You'd love to make another friend. You just understand now that it's a weird, flighty thing. Some trolls you mesh with, some you don't.
Are you saying you don't want to be friends with Tizius freaking Intech?
No.
You're coming down off of your friendship high with. These are probably normal characters finally again.
You smile at her just in case, but when she walks right by you without stopping, you shrug. This planet is chock full of friendable weirdos. You'll live.
This is really weird, because I'm so used to the main character being all obsessive about it.
Is the main character going to evolve into the villain somehow? That'd be cool.
That would be insane. But...
You know, maybe the main character's just fucking tired. This has
Yeah,
been a long-ass
probably.
night. Or weekend, or whatever it's been.
Yeah, probably. Which, I'm not exactly upset, because the, friendship obsessing was...
Trite.
Like, sometimes I wanted to punch him in the face, because he was so obsessed with friendship that he was like...
Just a horrible, shitty person.
Yeah, basically. But I don't know, this is weird. Not used to this.
You only take a few more steps before the sound of her absolutely eating shit on the sidewalk makes you turn.
What?
It happens fast enough so you only really see the aftermath of of upended books and papers raining down in an impressively wide circle around her.
Yeah, right. Yeah, globes. Globes? What is globes?
Balls.
Yeah, that makes sense. Damn, ass rock.
She sits up, but that's as far as she bothers to get. After taking a sip from her mug, which somehow must have stayed level in her grip during her fall, she sighs and gets to work gathering it all back up with her free hand.
That's some fucking next level, like, drunken monkey bullshit.
Nah, see, the thing is, the cup's actually empty. She's a poser.
That would be hilarious, because, like, it's not coffee. Yeah, check this out.
No, this checks out.
Huh? Yeah, this checks out.
Like, yeah, this is normal.
Right, okay. As a thing that... That's a lot of W's.
And M's.
Are you Cronus's kid?
No, actually, Zeus is Kronos' kid.
What? What?
I went Greek mythology on you.
Okay. As a thing that as a thing that would happen to me. Okay, I don't know how to do that.
Is this gonna be another one of those sessions that just wrecks your throat?
I don't think so. Because this is pretty close to my car cat voice, which used to wreck me, like, completely.
Yeah.
But then I got used to it.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. It's just slightly less attempting to sound like a boy car cat.
Ah, yes.
Like, I could turn this into a Peridot if I just tried hard enough, I'm sure. Anyway, I don't know how the fuck to read your long-ass W's and M's, which is weird, because I've listened to enough people talk like Eridan that I should know, but... yeah. Anyway. Yeah, this checks out. Has a thing that would happen to me.
You're, like, losing the voice, I think.
Ah, fuck.
Like, I don't... It's like you got too... You're losing the nerd edge of it, I don't know.
Huh. It's not like I have anything else to be doing.
There we go.
Wait, what? Okay.
You've seen a teen movie or two in your day. You know this trope. The cool kid helps the unpopular nerd after they fall like a chump and embarrass themselves. Then slowly the pair establish trust. By the time credits roll, they've gone and fallen in love.
I think most of the movies that I've seen that in were like chick flicks where the nerd and the popular person were both girls, and this wasn't written by somebody who is into lesbians. So I have no idea what the main character's talking about, but okay.
I do. Which is sad, because I don't even watch movies, mostly. Not that you necessarily want to fall in love, or that you're under the delusion that you are in any way cooler than her. But still, it's tried and true. And also, like, a pretty standard decent person thing to do. She looked at you.
Aw.
So, like, the decent person you hope to be, you skedaddle on over. You stop short just in front of her wide-flung ring of items. You want to make sure she's not going to yell at you or murder you or anything before you interfere.
What? JK, I busted ass. I know. Bleh. JK, I busted ass. I know it's a scene. What voice am I even doing? This is the car cat voice. Something around here. It's just like a nerdier version of that.
Yeah, that's great.
Seriously, if you're gonna mock me, could you at least sound like a cartoonish version of what I'm doing instead of sounding like some kind of weird offshoot? Like some kind of, like that phrasing didn't make any sense.
Oh, okay. I'll be an extreme exaggeration of what I think you're doing. Is that better?
No, because it still doesn't make any sense. Well, what are you waiting for? Be a good bystander and stop standing by.
She gestures kind of all around her, and that's confirmation enough. You bend to pick a heavy-looking book, and there it is, emblazoned right on the cover. A gavel. A humongo fucker of a judgment implement, with spines all around the handle. Dread creeps up your spine. You slowly slide your gaze from the book's cover to its owner. Oh, so she's like a law student?
Yeah.
She doesn't have any ostentatiously...
Of course she's a law student. She's a teal blood.
Good! That's fan-fucking-tastic! I give all the shits and giggles to you! That means you're gonna have to poop for me.
Could you not? Could you refrain from such jokes?
I could.
You know that I hate them with a fiery passion.
Yes.
But read the...
She doesn't have any ostentatiously blood-colored themed clothes on, though, wow, is she sporting socks and sandals. Ah, she's from Seattle. Maybe you are cooler than her, after all. But the very prominent eye bags are tinged teal. Ah, globes.
Do you even know what that means, dude? Did you just copy that from her? Have you heard that elsewhere?
Bro.
I just...
He's assimilating hard and fast.
Is it just from just now whenever he heard her... Oh, whatever.
A lawyer. I didn't say lawyer. Anyway, it's not that you don't appreciate your one lawyer friend for who he is. It's just you aren't sure you have it in you to sneak your way into the heart of another.
What are you talking trash about Tagra? About Tagra motherfucking Gorjek?
To be fair, he's an asshat.
Yes, but he's such a lovable asshat. He's like one of my favorite characters. Possibly my favorite, but I can't pick between him and Sarava. And Gallic. Well, I can pick Gallic higher than those two because I've actually seen their Friendsim. So anyway.
You got kinda lucky last time. The scales of judgment in your heart start weighing your chances.
Keep standing there paralyzed by choice or pick up more papers.
Shall we obviously fumble it really hard right now?
Sure.
You fool, that was the correct choice.
What?
You kind of can't look away from the gavel. Those spines could really stab a person's skull right open, huh?
Wow, thanks for all the standing around and staring assistance. It's really helping a lot. Definitely can't do any of that on my own. On my own.
No, it's... Why,
Those aren't W's.
I know, and the other ones aren't M's. But
They're just stretched out M's and W's.
I know.
Like how, Cronus and Eridan, they're like, whatever, blah, blah. And I don't even have I don't even have the patience to deal with you, blah. They do the stuttering thing, man. So she probably has some kind of weird stuttery thing that I can't figure out how to do because I'm doing this on a whim. I'm trying to record this without going extremely long, just stumbling over words.
Yeah, it's probably not a stutter, it's probably a trill. So, my own.
What?
Oh.
What?
I mean, I can trill lots of letters, but just not those ones very well. Run.
I don't get. I don't understand why your quirk is like that. What is? Is there something based around this? What is? Okay, because a lot of them have stuff based off of stuff, like L word. Her L's are capitalized because L words.
Mm-hmm.
And
is it like because of her weird symbol on her badge there, which I guess is like a judgment scale thingy?
That looks like some kind of freaking like upside down Y or something.
I mean, yes, it does, but I'm just like, if you flip it over, it could easily be like a scale, and I don't know. The W is like two things going up around a central thing, and the M's like two things going down around a central thing. So maybe that's the thought, or maybe they just really want us to overanalyze it.
Maybe.
You're still stuck on the image. She stands up, grumbling, and snatches the book out of your grasp. She turns, waving a dismissive hand at you.
Never mind.
Mm.
Never mind.
Yeah, I can't trill in him, I guess.
Now you're just in my way.
She doesn't tell you to leave, but she stops acknowledging you, which you figure is pretty much the same thing. You were iffy about this one from the start, but damn. It turns out rejection still stings.
She hasn't ditched us yet. Does that mean this is actually the correct route?
No.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I was thinking those spiky things were like down here on the handle somewhere.
Strangely enough, I had that same thought, but, in my head I was like, no, because that wouldn't make any sense. But also, I thought that was on her book.
Yeah.
So why is it physically there?
I think that's just in his head. He's
Okay.
like imagining it.
Gotcha.
Because she's like looking over at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking moron? And he's just like, I can't stop. You fucking hammer thing.
I could tenderize such meat with that. It's actually funny. It does remind me of the first time I ever saw a meat tenderizer. When I was like very little. I was like,
now that you mention it.
I was like, why does this hammer have spikes on it? What? They were just like little bumps, but still.
Huh.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Good show, us. We're so good at video games.
Just the best at video games. Also, I can't stop thinking about, like, that would be, like, a cool weapon for John. But I'm also like, wait, does that mean that your weapon is hammer kind too? You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
I do. I remember that I had a really stupid weapon kind, like when you and I first established that back during the other game.
Yeah.
For your thumbnail art.
Yeah, I couldn't decide between knife kind or axe kind, so I made weird knife axes. And you wanted, like...
I wanted something really stupid, like cards, maybe?
Like, I feel like it was cards, but that doesn't sound stupid, because I've seen lots of anime characters weaponize cards.
Yeah, I feel like maybe that was, like, cards was my first thought, but then I had an even stupider one. And I had to change it to, like, pancakes or something, maybe?
I don't think it was pancakes.
No, but it was something of equal stupidity.
Okay, it was control... Oh.
Just control.
Okay, that works.
You have the control. The keyboard control!
Anywho, were you still talking about stuff? Or?
Nah.
Okay. Well, let's pick up more papers.
You start making neat piles of all her stuff. After watching you for a second like she's making sure you're not screwing it up, she dramatically heaves herself to her feet and joins in the effort.
I don't have time for this shit. Make sure to keep the B-34s together in my red folder.
You look down at your current pile. B. That's the one with the little hook on top, right? Or is that the G? Sweat pricks at your temples. You've picked up a little bit of written Alternian here and there, but you're still not anywhere near competent at it.
What did I do with my flashcards?
You ate them.
I realized while I was flipping through my flashcards, I don't have an X.
Huh.
And I was like, wait, I have to wait for Gallic to freaking come so that I can have an X, but then Trixie popped up. I'm like, oh yeah, you also have an X.
Is it in that random pile of flashcard looking things?
Nah, I think those ones are just blank.
Okay.
Anywho, right.
Sifting through the papers, you search for anything familiar. You make out a few words, but there are just a lot of those little guys on these papers, and you've got performance anxiety.
Oh, right. You probably still can't read.
Oh my god, she knows you're an alien!
What do you mean still can't read?
How did she figure it out?
Wait, did Tagra tell you about me? Has he been gossiping about me? Has he been talking about me behind my back? Ow.
Are y'all related?
I don't know if they are, but like on Tumblr, like me and a few other people have like this teal fam thing that I wanted to make videos for it, like just you know that guy who does the Dragon Ball thing?
Yeah, Masako X.
Yeah, and he just goes off on the tangents about AU stuff.
What if Goku was smart?
Yeah, so I kind of want to do something like that, only with if all the teal characters were just kind of living together as like a kind of sort of family.
Yeah.
But I never got around to it because our lives are crazy and I had other stuff that I had to do.
Yeah. But our lives will be less crazy later.
Yeah. Once we move!
To Seattle, where this chick's from.
Well, we're not going to be in Seattle, but near Seattle, so yeah.
That's you.
Well, if you can find an apartment we can afford up there, man.
If I can.
I'm taking commissions so us to move to friggin' up north so that...
She's got a coffee and a Patreon and all the things. But there's no coffee in her cup. It's grape juice. Actually, it's water. Grape flavored water.
Anyway.
And it's not a cup, it's a water bottle.
Anyway. What?
You probably still can't read.
Right, okay.
You look up at her, startled. How could she tell?
Well, I mean, you don't look much like a troll. It isn't exactly a gargantuan mental leap to assume you're not from around here. But also, I've heard about you. Ah! He has been talking about me behind my back! The Fiend!
No, it's the blue guy you scared. He's been talking. And she's just smarter than that blue guy. You straighten up. Any press is good press when it comes to friends discussing you, right?
Teals talk. Aha!
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Ah. She puts her mug down on the ground and picks up a fallen book, talking as she flips to whatever page she's looking for.
I like her face.
Yeah, it's a nice face.
Just in general.
Yeah.
That little asshole is gonna have even more unfortunate crap to say about me when he finds out I set us all back by dropping half our group project in a ditch. Group project? Wait a minute. Are you guys actually living together in like this big teal community hub thing? College kids? All working together? Dorm roomies?
You know, it's
Is
fun.
Teal Fam confirmed?
It's funny. I keep forgetting that all the trolls are kids.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Same, honestly.
Tagra, I just assumed in my brain to be a grown-up. To be older than her and living on his own and doing shit, and she's just some...
It's honestly hard to not see them as kids. Or not... No, it's hard to...
Adults.
Yeah, it's hard to not see them as adults, because they dress like adults, they act like adults, I mean, whenever your entire planet doesn't have adults, somebody's got to do the work, I guess, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It gives me whiplash every time I am reminded, yeah, these are minors.
Yeah. They all have pickaxes.
Blah, blah, right.
She paces in flustered circles until she finds a bookmark among the debris. Flicking a wet leaf off of it, she shoves it in in the open spine of the book and slams it closed.
Whatever. I can't think about that yet. Gotta get all this back in order first.
Right, yeah, the ordering of stuff. You keep at it, doing the best you can to keep similar looking things together. You can feel her eyes on your back and you turn to face judgment.
You've basically got it right, actually. He did say you were quick at the draw. I'm Tizius, by the way. Yeah, I can see your name right there. It's kind of like you got like a name tag, except I mean it's that doesn't actually tell me your name. That just tells me your shit. But anyway, yeah, I can read minds.
Oh my God, you're a purple blood?
But purple bloods don't read minds. It's ceruleans. Well, depending on the purple, I think they can read minds if they have the chuckle voodoos. I know Kurlos could read minds. Chuckle voodoos, you know, crazy demon clown magic. Those crazy demonic clowns.
Yes. She doesn't so much as smile at you, and she doesn't so much smile at you as grimace. It looks mostly pleased, and exhausted expression as exhausted expressions go. That's as good friendship building material as any other. You've certainly started with worse than being complimented. The breeze plays at the ends of her frizzy hair, ruffling a few pages while it's at it.
Seriously, just in general, I like her face.
Yeah, I like her design overall.
Yeah, she's like normal, but in a pleasant way? Like a familiar normal, not the, this is what normal is, right? Kind of way? Like in the...
Yeah.
Relatable.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the word.
Yeah.
She has a relatable design.
We've been in college before.
I act like this chick, kinda.
You know? Now that you mention it.
Huh.
Anyway.
Now that you aren't frantically trying to prove your helpfulness and have a moment to think, you don't know if the sidewalk is the best place to be starting from scratch with a whole filing system. You open your mouth to tell her as much when a huge Papa gust follows in Breeze Jr.'s wake, blowing the neat stacks back into chaos.
Why did that just make me think of Kirby? Like, there's Poppy Jr.?
Poppy Bros Jr., the little bomb thrower dudes?
Yeah. Anyway. Mother grubbing. Mother grubbing. Is that like swearing, or is that like polite non-swearing alternative to swearing? Like on Alternia, is that foul language, or I don't know, man. That's hilarious. Gesundheit. Thank you. I want to use that. That's hilarious.
She sinks slowly back down in the snow globe of paper, takes a long sip from her mug sitting next to her, and then tilts her head back and unleashes a single deep gut holler. She hollers, y'all. I'm picking up all them southernisms. Really? Okay, that's better.
She just doesn't look like she would get that loud.
I mean, I guess, but they said it was deep. You scuttle around, catching documents out of the air until the gust is gone.
She's so sad. I keep getting distracted by her face. In general. She has expressions. She's very emotive.
I like the color distortion behind her glasses.
She's very emotive for being somebody who is... What is... How do you phrase that? Like they're, It's a normal word, but it means something to the effect of emotionally diluted, except that nobody says emotionally diluted. It's like the normal...
Reserved?
No. I don't know, man.
It's not that Tizius doesn't seem capable. It's just that she seems a bit burnout. You know what it's like to feel like you're at the end of your rope.
That's what you were feeling like at the beginning of all of this. You were all weird about that.
Yeah. So now that you have a half-swinging grab at a handle on things here, you feel like it's your turn to do the heavy friendship lifting.
She suggests that a small breather might help. Offer to help her organize it all somewhere with less of a breeze risk.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like this one is correct.
Okay.
Because I don't think she likes breathers. I don't know.
I don't like breathing either.
I talk about ships in these episodes sometimes. I ship her with Gallic as like Morales because he just friggin' drags her off and is like, go to sleep. And everybody else is like, yeah, and he bores her to death with the ranting, and that's how she gets to sleep or whatever. But in general, I don't know. I don't think she would listen to somebody who's like, hey, break? She really looks like she could use one, though.
Yeah.
This one.
Hey, your night is pretty wide open. You wouldn't mind moving this operation to a less windy location and getting it together for real.
Yeah. Yeah, alright.
She still sits there kind of dazedly, so you take over. It feels nice to be useful, even if you're not super confident about your skills. You at least know how to make a mean pile. After you make a handful of them, she moves to join in the effort, so you shoosh her back down. You're a helpful McHelp person, and you have got it!
Okay, then. Wow, we've been here for like 30 minutes, and all we've done is papers.
Yeah. She makes a non-committal noise and watches you work. You try not to feel too bad when she winces at a few of your sorting decisions. She doesn't stop you, at least. She scrunches up her face and yawns, which catches you off guard. Man, she really is wiped. You look away from her to the paper you were about to grab, but it's not there.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it blew into another stack? Or you picked it up already and forgot? Yeah, that's probably right.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, she had her eyes closed, so she didn't notice. It'll be fine.
Uh-oh. That's problematic.
Yep. Once you have everything kinda together, you help her to her feet. You're pretty sure that was her hive she just walked out of, so you ask if you should go there.
No, I was headed to the book hive. I can take you there.
She seems to rally a bit, now that it's her turn to lead the way. She picks up a hefty stack of her things, balances her mug on top of it all, and starts walking.
Move it or lose it. It being the opportunity to engage in some really tedious... Oh god, that's a lot of M's. Micromanagement. Holy fuck, that is a lot of M's. Do you fucking see that?
No, my eyes are closed.
Why are you grabbing your throat? It didn't even hit you there.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Like, I hit you, like, right there.
I'd say you hit me in the throat.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Mother grubber.
Anyway.
Grub snorting ass worm. There's no choice to be had, really. You move it.
I like to move it. I saw this video earlier today with just, there's this bird. There's this little bird, it was dancing to it was like on somebody's couch and it was just dancing to the movie. It was hilarious.
Alright. Huh. That window.
Wait a minute. That's her symbol. Kinda.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about the big honeycomb thing to her left.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, that's normal.
Yes, that is normal. The book hive is an imposing building, and inside are a series of rooms opening off a central atrium.
And there's somebody over here. It's a person. And also the heiress or somebody. I don't fucking... Anyway.
You walk past one open set of double doors showing a room full of weird statues and display cases, and another one bright with the light of dozens of display screens and humming with electricity. Further around the curve of the room, you pass a room full of brains in jars? It really looks like brains in jars.
What?
There's another still, a windowless one, ostentatiously secured with multiple padlocks and what looks like a retina scanner.
What?
There are a bunch of trolls in each room, and as you keep passing doors, you realize they're almost all teal bloods. Are they, the nerd cast?
Wow, harsh. I mean, yeah, though. We kind of are. I know plenty of gold bloods who spend their nerd energy ruining the internet from their basements, and blue bloods usually have their own personal jerk-off book hives. And there's always outliers, I guess. But yeah, between us and the Jades, the book hive is Blue-Green Dweeb City.
Ah, they forgot the W's. Tisius keeps moving like this is nothing new. To her, you guess it isn't. She pushes a creaky wooden door open to reveal a large study room full of bookshelves and furniture. There are even a few weird-looking ferns decorating the place.
You know what's weird? Is like, okay, there's this app called Pester Chum, and I think it was a fan-made app, maybe? It's like this really old app. But anyway, you can set it to, like, autocorrect your text as, like, a typing quirk. So if they just wanted, they could, like, load up, Pesterdom, just type it normally without the quirk, throw it in there, and it would add the quirk for them. Anyway, are we not?
I read it.
Okay.
In here are a bunch of trolls, some reading, many on their computers. You dump the stuff you lugged here onto one of the tables.
Where are we? Oh.
You're in the Seattle Public Library.
Okay,
Combined with the Ministry of Magic from Harry Potter.
Okay. I'm okay. Okay, so we read that?
Yes.
Okay.
The sound echoes in there, and a handful of trolls look your way. Yikes! You hope your presence won't be too conspicuous.
You're probably fine. Unless anyone gets horny for acting grown and wants a bounty. What? I don't understand what I just read. I don't. Whatever. But you're with me, so they probably won't mess with you.
I'm a hardcore nerd. You're a little surprised by that.
I'm the nerd that you don't fuck with.
You're like... in Yu-Gi-Oh! City, your main character. Except main character was an absolute shithead who everyone messed with. So never mind. Ignore me.
I'm confused again.
I'm rambling.
Okay.
You're a little surprised by that. Tisius, who has slumped down in a chair and is stolidly reorganizing her piles, doesn't really give off a brawler aura.
No, like, they know I'll talk them out of it. Huh. Or whine at them about leaving me alone until they do.
Leave me alone.
See, that is a mocking voice of what I'm trying. I can't hear myself talking. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I can't hear myself talking, and I don't see how that was different from what I was doing before.
Before you were doing like the...
Oh my god, you guys, leave me alone.
No, that's different. That's different. But let's just continue.
That makes you feel safe enough. So
Stop it.
So, time to do some old-fashioned organization. What is this big project, anyway?
It's just some bullshit. The sum was so long that I was like, wait, I skipped over a word. It's just some bullshit.
She stops and cuts her eyes around the room, but no one is still paying attention as far as you can see. She starts speaking again, quieter.
An assignment for one of my Legis Lacerator training courses. We're supposed to choose a prosecutable offense from the scrolls of evisceration and list all the potential...
She must be able to sense your eyes glazing over at the idea of another long and not parsable legal jargon ramble because she cut herself off there.
It's barely worth describing. Grub school level, honestly, but it's extremely fucking tedious to research and then annotate. Especially when you can't find sources that haven't been scrubbed nice and fuchsia. Scrub... Huh? Scrub... What does that mean? do you mean that the fuchsia stole them? They erased them? They don't want you using them against other fuchsia? I don't understand that sentence. Anyway, as long as we get things in the right folders in the right order, we should be good for now.
Sounds good enough to you. Plenty of time to keep chatting and getting to know each other, Though, she said this was a group project, right? Where are her group members? Shouldn't they be contributing?
Like I'd let them. Just kidding. I'm very good at allowing people to help me.
She grits her teeth and nods at you, masterfully setting aside the papers labeled with the letter that looks like a little microscope.
Wait a minute. I know that symbol. Isn't that... Fucking... Where are my flashcards?
Is it a B? Because she was looking for B's earlier.
I don't...
Or she
think
specifically
so.
mentioned B something. This is a long episode.
Yeah, I probably should have ended it already, but...
Yeah. Oh well.
I shouldn't be digging for my... You know what? Hold that. I'm gonna pause it. Aha! I found the thing.
It's the hentai!
What? It's
H-E.
the symbol. It's the symbol for H. See, I don't have an X or a Q. I need both of those. Anyway, but yeah, the microscope looking thing. It's H.
Really?
Yeah, someone.
Okay.
Unless you see something else that looks like a microscope.
I mean, well... I like how they've just got water down there for V.
What?
Or fire, I mean, not water.
Yeah. Anyway,
Carrying on.
You're right. Case in point. Anyway, they did their parts already. I just want to make sure I just want to make sure to add the finishing touches. You know that thing when the other day, or a couple weeks ago, we were doing the Friendsim with Connell, you know, the olive blood. And I was suddenly like, is the speech bubble a different color? I suddenly got that again. And I know it's not. I know it literally can't be. I don't know, man.
Right then, you hear approaching footsteps. It had better not be some high blood you gotta take out. You mean, you'll do it if you have to. It's tried and true. You're just not sure how well this dynamic duo would fare in that case. You stop scanning the room for potential bludgeoning material when you see Tisius' expression go from regular tired to tired and annoyed, but not in fear of mortal peril. You hear him speak right as you start to turn.
Hi, Tigra!
How the mighty fall, and into a mud puddle it seems.
What are you talking about? Wait,
you fell
is she-
outside, or she fell.
Is she taller than him?
Yep.
I don't know why you expect her to be shorter than him, but I'm just like...
Because we thought he was older, even though we knew he wasn't.
Just... Okay, so Bana has, like, this headcanon that he's, like, short. It's hilarious because he's, like, he's scrawny and weak. And possibly actually legitimately short. Anyway. Right. Sorry. Distracted.
I've already read it.
He's here, though! Wait, I got whiplash. Give me a sec. Ugh. Right, okay.
At least my associate seems to be picking up after your... At least my associate seems to be picking up after you fairly efficiently.
Hi, Tigra! Am I still wearing his robe thing?
Yes, that was mentioned at the beginning of the episode.
Oh, yeah. Is he gonna say something about that? Cause I've been wearing it, like, all over the place, man.
Do you think he has the papers you missed outside?
Maybe. Fuck off, Sorgor. Sorgor? We'll have it together in time.
You're sure... You're sure you don't require any assistance? I'd have to raise my rates from my original offer, but you know it still stands.
Wow, you really charge people for, like, literally everything, don't you?
You did your part already. So spare me both of your So spare me both your sales pitch and your company before you give me a second acid tube ulcer.
Oh, right. You need to do those final edits of yours. Subtextual anti-establishment agendas don't insert themselves, after all. Suit yourself. See you in class.
Okay, wait, so okay, so I know it's already established that they're working on a group project. It's only just now clicking in my head. He is a law student. They all go to law school. The school is confirmed! Except not, it's not a... Everybody was thinking it was like a Jade school for some reason. And I'm like, that didn't really make any sense. But, like, I like the head canon. It was like, the teals and the blue bloods all went to school. And I never did finish writing that fanfic. But anyway, bye, Tigra!
They give each other an identical but inscrutable hand signal. If the huff of perturbation from a nearby jade is any indication, it's gotta be something vulgar. They just flipped each other off just a little bit, yay.
Huh.
Troll flipping off.
That's weird. So you guys don't like each other?
Clearly.
Huh. Well, okay, that, on the count of 3?
Also, one of them speaks in lowercase and doesn't punctuate. I'm guessing it's her. But anyways, yeah, like, is that you say 3 and then immediately, or?
Just like hand gesture, like
Okay.
doot, and then.
Okay.
Okay. Perish.
He smirks and raises his eyebrow at you as he turns to go.
Bye, Tigra! Have fun!
Come by later?
Sure!
You nod.
Is that gonna make you mad at me if I'm friends with him?
She already knows you're friends with him.
Okay, but I don't know, man.
You open your mouth to be nosy, but Tithias sees it coming a mile away.
What, you never had a class friend?
Wait, you guys are friends? I'm
Of course they
confused.
are.
Oh god, with the fucking...
Someone who does good work but is miserable to hang out with?
Yeah, that was me in class.
I don't have time to waste on more than one quadrant. I don't have time to waste on more than one quadrant or on lying to you, so don't blow a brain gasket.
I just got a headache. Wait, so you are in quadrants with somebody, but not Tigra? I guess? Who are you in quadrants with? My shipping wall needs to be filled, man!
Just when you think you have all the troll dynamics down, you gotta make room for that cursed bastard nuance. Anyway, you guess it makes sense. You and your troll friends have all kinds of weird vibes with each other too. Whatever works.
Exactly.
You go back to happily sorting. Tithias rolls her shoulders and starts leafing through your piles.
You know, it's funny whenever they both said perish at the same time. I got confused because it looked like, you know, the option for selecting text.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, am I supposed to
Same.
pick who says perish? Am I picking sides here?
Where's my... Have you seen a handwritten page? It should be here.
She starts double-checking herself. Her pace doesn't so much escalate as it does intensify. Her whole body becomes almost graceful with efficiency.
Oh.
You got everything, right? I thought I watched where it all went. I could have sworn I saw it land.
You can help her redo a lost page. It shouldn't be too hard to recreate it. That doesn't help. She glares at you and starts forcefully whispering, still double-checking places without looking. Like piles without looking, like she knows them by touch.
You don't understand. Those were my personal notes on an extremely sensitive topic I discovered while researching. I was only planning to use it to inform my stance, not turn it not turning in with the rest. It's not here. Uh-oh.
She stops her futile search, downs the rest of whatever's in her mug, and holds her head in her hands.
Oh. I'm fucked. Might as well go lay down right here until moss grows over my desiccated body.
You're freaking out because somebody might find your notes on how the government sucks? Is that what's going on?
That's dramatic. You don't want to blame her or anything, especially since it's possibly sort of your fault it's lost, but you still don't want to give her hope.
You still...
Oh, you still want to give her hope. Maybe next time she could use Google Docs. It won't blow away and it has collaboration settings. You've used them with... Her head pops back up. Her features slack.
I can't use Google Docs for this. Are you listening? That is the whole point. You know who owns that, right? Every document is monitored. Analog is the only way to do anything unless you know how to get me into the dark web, which I fucking doubt.
I bet I know which will do it. I bet I know it. I bet I know a troll who does. I mean, we haven't met him yet, but fucking what's his name? Malik Adalov. He probably knows. He's the fucking. I don't know if you remember who that is.
If someone found it, my handwriting is recognized. I'm dead. Then I'll never be able to.
She trails off, just sort of slumped in her seat, staring into the void. Shit, you really fucked up. You admit to her that you may have allowed one page to blow away when you weren't paying attention, and that it could possibly have been just that one.
Oh. Great. I can't believe I was stupid enough to let someone else handle things.
You're giving me, Bronya vibes right now.
I was just so tired.
Her shoulders start to shake a bit. Oh no.
You gonna cry?
She doesn't cry, but you almost wish she would. The way she just keeps blinking back her tears and hiding her face with her arm is worse. It feels invasive to watch, and thankfully it doesn't last. She sniffs once, clears her throat, and wipes her face with her sleeve. Silently, she stacks all of her things back in a pile.
I'm so sorry!
Okay. I need to retrace my steps.
Wait, so it's not over?
Maybe it hasn't been spotted yet. Maybe it'll be okay.
Yeah, let's go find it! Let's go find it and fucking get a good end!
It won't, but oh well.
You reach to help, desperate to fix the situation, but she gingerly picks your hand off one of her books and drops it in your lap. Your stomach sinks to join it.
No. Bad main character. No. No helping. Don't worry. I've got it.
She wrestles it all into a precarious heap in her arms. It wobbles once as she makes her way steadily to the door, but she catches it herself. Head high, she keeps walking. She doesn't look back. Game over.
I'm so sorry to do this. I should have forced you to take a break. Because seriously, she needed one. But
Yeah.
I didn't think, I thought that would be a bad end. I thought she would yell at me. I don't know. She's really chill though.
Yeah.
I feel so bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyway, let's go get the good end, so you
Yeah.
can stop feeling so fucking bad. Well, don't worry, sis. We'll save the day. We'll save the day, and everything will be fine and dandy, and you won't die or nothing, because it'll be the good end where nothing bad happens. Because that's how all the good ends work.
Yep.
Especially that one where somebody got killed.
Yep. Whichever one we're referring to.
With the
talking
pirate
about-
lady.
Yeah, where she killed some clown dude, right?
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll see you in the next one. We're good. Seriously, I feel like I'm gonna die because I just sentenced her to death, basically. I mean, not really. I I mean, kinda. It depends on if they find it or if somebody else finds it, or it could just get rained on and become illegible. I don't know. It's weirding me out. So I'm gonna hurry up and bye.
Realistically, with how hot the sun gets on this planet, like the daytime, wouldn't just leaving it out in the daylight, it would bleach the paper or burn it or something? I mean, granted, I don't know what the paper's made of, but
You got a point though.
I often do.
Like, I don't think it would burn it, because I would question how the grass doesn't catch fire every day.
Yeah.
Which grass has water in it, so I guess it would probably get bleached if nothing else.
Yeah.
But I still feel horrible, so bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Gotta go do the crutch! Goodbye!
Goodbye!